Hi there, welcome to the snag. Today I've come down to White Mark. I'm pretty frothing for this one because I've been hearing that this hound's coming off the boats. So I've come down here today. It's like the only nicest day going. The sun is out, as you can see. It's looking good. There's bugger all wind, which for the rest of the week it's meant to be absolutely like blowing through like an absolute hoolie. And yeah, pretty much everything is right. So today's mission, dead simple. Hound and rays. I'd like to see a ray, and last year all my double figures, they didn't come till later in the year. The fact I've already had one in January is only going to add to it. So we're going to see if we can beat 17 this year. So we'll see if we can get a double figure of each. Bit of a mission, but I'll be happy even just to see a hound at the moment. I haven't seen any pulled out from the shore just yet. So yeah, let's get on it. Okay, so what do we know about today? The wind's coming from the southeast, which isn't the best, but it's so light, I'm hoping it's not going to come into effect. There's a good blow over the last few days. It's all started to settle down today, so that could be good. Stir things up, and a nice gentle period. Hopefully everything's going to come in feeding. So nice warm day. It's been sunny the last few days as well, so I'm guessing the sand beds out there should have hopefully risen in temperature a little bit. So all things in all, it's looking pretty good. I'd like to see a ray. I'd also like to see my first hound of the year. Open that account up, and yeah, we're fishing, baby. Let's get it on. For the hounds, I'm going to be fishing a pulley rig. That'll be on the left hand rod, and I'll fish for rays on the right hand rod. It'll be an alternation, probably between running ledger and a pulley rig, depending how much sort of distance that I want to get. I always tend to start in close here. You don't need to go far. Sort of 50 yards or so out is normally more than enough. You can get them up to double figures there. That's where I did last time. If that doesn't work, I'll put on the pulley rig and I'll fire a bait out further. So, without further ado, let's get some baits on. Get them in the water, because you ain't going to catch fish until we do. What's the time? So it's 1:45. Low tide's not till about 4 o'clock, somewhere around there. 3 o'clock even, what am I on about? So we've got a couple of hours down. And I don't expect to catch anything in that period. Any fish on that part is actually a bit of a bonus. So it's the flood that we're here for, but as it's such a nice day, let's make the most of it. Okay, so I've got the baits all made up. I'm not going to go into massive detail about it. Get a bit boring on every single channel. But on the left hand one, which is for hounds, I've got a spider crab in a long thin bait with a slither of squid all the way down it, and then on the ray bait I've got a thin strip of bluey, and again on the other side of that I've just got a bit of a slither of squid going down the open cut of the bluey. So got both baits out there. All my baits have been marinated in my new bait additive, and while we're at it, I'll just give a little shout out to Dave Burst on the south coast. Cheers mate, appreciate it. Sent us up some of these cracking weights, 5 ounce SKMs, and they got the lead vein on it to help get it up quicker for those that don't know. And yeah, fantastic weights. So I'll be using that here today. And then also PB weights, fantastic order. Ordered a load of 7 ounce longtails, especially useful for places like this because there's a real heavy, like what do you call it? Real heavy current. Can't get my words out today. So yeah, anyway, real heavy current, you stupid fool. And basically the long tail helps it to dig in when I set the wires, that is. I've set the ones on that one, but sorry, that one over there. But basically it sits there and then it helps dig in. So again, on this mark, incredibly useful. The reason I'm using this one as well is because there's a slight snaggy point out there and the bar starts to go up as well. So with that, I want the lead to come up quickly. So cheers guys, highly appreciate it. You know, PB weights, excellent service. Had them all done in a couple of days and it was all shipped down, no hassles, no messing about, and he kept me in the loop the whole way. So hats off to you mate, best service yet that is. And I know Dave doesn't make these all the time, but if you're thinking about it mate, you do a good job, definitely get on it. So Dave has a group on Facebook as well, DB Fishing, give it a shout. Go and give it a like as well. Really nice guy, nice bunch of guys on there. So right, let's get these baits out there and get fishing, eh? Oh, and Dave. Danny loved the sticker. Cheers, mate. Something I will go through quickly in actual fact with my rigs. So generally speaking, like today, I'll use a running ledger and a pulley rig. But what I do is I use the same rig, I just slightly convert it. So obviously this is running ledger format at present, going to the bait, 3/0, and it's got the pulley bead there. What I do is I just add that extra weight clip to it, and then further up the top where the weight would normally sit, I just put a swivel onto the clip, and then you've got yourself a running ledger. As long as the hook length is what you want, you've got a perfect rig. And if you want to change it to running ledger, just unclip a couple of bits and you've got a pulley rig. So I just find it super useful in my fishing. Saves you having to get 2 rigs out and sorting them out again later on, like, you know. So yeah, worth looking into. Obviously if you're match fishing, you're not going to want to do that because you want a rig ready, you just change it over and fire it out again. But if you're pleasure fishing, then yeah, it saves on the old gear a bit. Right, anyway, bait out, come on. Go tidy up that line. There's a lead on the end, it's also a bit of treasure, huh? Winning. Okay, nice bit of treasure. Yeah, we'll bin that lot, but winning. Doesn't look that old neither. And just in case it was you, there's no way you were getting that back, it was well snagged. But hey ho, it's gone anyway. So another thing, we hit 500 subscribers the other night. Really want to thank you all. I really appreciate all the feedback, the comments, the sharing, the likes. It's all really appreciated. Like I say, I don't do this for money. It's more for you guys. So if there's somebody who can't get out fishing, you can watch it. You get to learn new marks. I'm all about, you know, sort of helping people out. So that's the reason I went and done the coaching with the Angling Trust as well, to teach new people to see fishing and whatnot, or help those that want to PB around these areas that don't know it. Anyway, yeah, just wanted to say thanks and keep it coming. It's great. The more we get, the better we can do. If it ever does get monetized at all, then I'll put it back into fishing as well. Help people out starting up or go further afield, so you guys have got something different content wise to watch. Right, come on fishes. Okay, so we've just hit low water, just changed the battery. I'll give these another sort of 20 minutes. The ray strike, sometimes they come here on slack water. They like the bit where it just eases off with the current. So I'm going to leave those out there for the moment. Then about 10 minutes maybe before the start of the push, I'll change the baits over again. getting back out there, and that's the bit of the tide that we've come fishing for today. So any fish on the way down is always a bonus. It's not normally prolific on the way down, but as I'm after the first hound, I figured give myself a maximum chance. You never know, do you? So I'll see. Here we go. Got something, okay. It's a fish, but I can't quite see. It seems white. I think it's a dog. Dogfish, only a tiny one. Just throwing it back out there because I'm going to change the baits very shortly anyway. It's not what we came for, so yeah, because it was just a dog and it was a small one, and you let go of the bait as it happens. But once he was on the beach, just throw him back. They bring them up here. We've all seen Bristol Channel dogs a million times. See if we can get something on the go. So that's basically bit when I thought the rays would. But as I say, we'll bring in the baits in a short bit and we'll change it all up. Get some new ones out there, all fresh. And then we'll be fishing the flood, which is what we're here for, really. Feels a bit better unless it's a dog in the current. It's nice to get some action on slack water. It's not a dastardly dog. Actually, let's just go down and change the bait anyway. So. So this is the bait that I threw back out. It wasn't too badly mangled, so I can still see there's plenty of like bait sauce coming out of it on the sand where it was wet. So fired it back out, 2 fish on the same bait. Not gonna moan at that. Value for money. There we go. Another Bristol Channel doggy. A lot bigger than the first one, probably double the size. Angry little customer, this one. Oh, there we go, he's just throwing up. Lovely. Right, let's get him back. This is so juicy with the bait additive on it. So it's spider crab and a strip of squid. As you can see, it's juicing everywhere. That's what's doing the damage so far. It's just oozing out everywhere. It's great. Okay. Surely a hound will come in from deeper waters for this. I'll be like, Martin, I want you to catch well today. Tickle. One bit of dog, but that's on the fish and the squid. Again, I'll give it a strike. Sure. That current is certainly strong out there. I can really feel that already. Just a little dog. Just a tiny male dogfish. You get a lot of these around here, covered in sand, but We'll chuck him back. Right, I'm going to change this. I'll pack down the other rod and we'll leave this out there while it's packing down. Last cast, as I say. One last cast. We've got a last chance out there. Let's see how it goes. Certainly tried, that's all you can do. A bit early for the hounds, but they're starting to show it's not going to be long. We've got a last chance out there. Let's see how it goes. We've certainly tried, that's all you can do. A bit early for the hounds, but they're starting to show it's not going to be long. set. Right. Got about 8 minutes. Let's hope, eh? Well folks, I can only apologise. No ray, no hound, just 6 dogs. We tried everything we can. Guess that's fishing sometimes. So mission failed today, unfortunately. But I'll be out again in a week. It's going to be heavy winds, but we'll go somewhere anyway. And yeah, okay. With that, I'm going to pull this one in and crack down. So thanks for watching. Thanks again for everyone getting us to 500 likes. We can keep going, 500 subs even. We can keep going. That'd be great. And I'll say there's £200 when we hit 1,000 people. And one of you lucky 1,000 gets £200 in your bank or goes to the local town shop to spend it. So with that, I'm going to pull this in, pack down, and I'll catch you later in the week. Cheers for watching. Well folks, I can only apologise. No ray, no hound, just 6 dogs. We tried everything we can. Guess that's fishing sometimes. So mission failed today, unfortunately. But I'll be out again in a week. It's going to be heavy winds, but we'll go somewhere anyway. And yeah, okay. With that, I'm going to pull this one in and crack down. So thanks for watching. Thanks again for everyone getting us to 500 likes. We can keep going, 500 subs even. We can keep going. That'd be great. And I'll say there's £200 when we hit 1,000 people. And one of you lucky 1,000 gets £200 in your bank or goes to the local town shop to spend it. So with that, I'm going to pull this in, pack down, and I'll catch you later in the week. Cheers for watching.